Hi there, Rabbi. How are the pyramids along the Nile, as the song goes?
Well, I'm just out here and I'm looking at this pyramid and Maslow's pyramid, the psychologist. Maybe people are familiar with his pyramid of needs or not, but that's what comes to mind while I'm sitting here.
Now, I want you to, as briefly as possible, explain Maslow's pyramid of needs, because I would love to hear about it.
He described human beings and what we need in order to have a productive life or a happy life, a satisfied life. So he created a pyramid of needs. Very, very apropos, very descriptive. At the base of the pyramid are food, health, safety, housing. Unless we have those things, we cannot move up the pyramid into other activities. We can't enjoy life. And so, basic to all human beings, having a safe place to live and food to eat. And then Maslow said, once we have that, we can begin to explore other aspects of our life. And we can keep adding until we get to the top. The top is self-actualization. Very few of us ever get there. Self-actualization is that stage where we do not need external affirmation of who we are. We know who we are, we can accept who we are, and we're happy with who we are. And given today's climate, not only is the self-actualization a dream, we're not even close to acknowledging that I'm okay and what I'm doing is okay. We've created a society where my self-satisfaction is totally dependent on someone approving of me, someone liking me. I can remember when we sat down in a restaurant and no one took pictures of their food. Now, as you look around, people are taking pictures, then discussing where to send them, then waiting for some kind of approval. And this is exactly the opposite of what Maslow said would make us happy. The more we depend on outside affirmation, the unhappier we're going to be. And as Americans, we're very unhappy. We seem to need likes, and unless we get them, we're very unhappy.
Well, approval is something that everybody craves. Is it that we need it more, or we've just found a more immediate way to gratify that need?
Well, Maslow said we all need some type of affirmation. And he explained that we're never going to get to this idea of self-realization where we're okay. So we're not going to get there. However, we've become so dependent on external on likes. How many followers do you have? How many people will forward whatever it is you're doing? And even a birthday wish. You can't even wish someone, you can't even send a text to a family member saying happy birthday, because what happens if you do, Joe?
Then somebody says, "Oh, I love that you said happy birthday." And then somebody else says, "Oh, I love that you love that somebody said happy birthday." And it just seems an endless repetition of, "I said that I like that more than you said that you like that." It is terrifying sometimes.
And if you think about it, it goes on with our meals, with our movies. We're always posting, and somehow we hang on who's going to like it, who's going to forward it. Now, Maslow taught that we can use externals as a measure of how we're doing. That's reasonable. That's a reasonable measure. However, in our society, we've now linked our happiness with what other people think of us, and if other people think we're happy. Look at the new apps out there. If you have a picture and it's not quite perfect, just erase what you don't need or paste in what you want. The goal is for me to go, wow, I really like that. You must be having a great time doing that. Then they comment on my like, then my like is passed on. There's nothing wrong with saying, I like what you did. I like your vacation. Maslow never said any of that's wrong. What I'm pointing out is we have become so obsessed with external affirmation that no one or none of us seems to be able to be happy just doing something with what we have.
Well, I know one thing that isn't weird and always makes me happy, Rabbi. It's your insights into day-to-day life. Thank you very much, as always.
And my message for all of us out there is please pass this video on, because we want to remind each other that we can be happy with what we're doing and what we have. Our happiness doesn't always depend on everyone thinking how wonderful we are.